Wah, wahoo! And now the end is near, and I forgot to take out my headsets. And now we're playing games. We're gonna fight Blaine with our new team. All right, anyways, hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. I know I've been wicked inconsistent lately, and I'll get into that later, probably. Maybe, we'll see. But I'm here. We are about to take on Blaine. Celestial, Prestige, James, Eclipse, everybody else out there, whether you are watching Leon, welcome back. Whether you are watching here live or you were watching the VOD later on, thank you so much for joining us. I appreciate you. If you want to get access to all the fun little emotes, and give me $5, you should be a member. I need to start promoting myself more. So that's my attempt at doing that. Anyways, what's up, guys and gals? All right, so here we are, right in front of Blaine. So we were talking, yeah, man. We were talking about why is it so damn hot in here. The air conditioner should be on. Sorry. And the green screen's not on. This is what I get for not preparing. There. Now you don't have to see the Winnie the Pooh party tablecloth for my daughter's second birthday that we haven't thrown away yet. But you can't see her blocks there on the ground because the green screen doesn't quite work that well. So you can't see her blocks. That is a Cinderella's Castle block set. It's got wooden Mickey, Minnie, Donald, and Daisy, and Goofy. Actually, no, not Daisy. Goofy. No Daisy. Wow, they're leaving Daisy out. Yeah, it's only got 4 of the friends. It doesn't have the core 5. Doesn't have a core 5 going on in there, which is unfortunate. No worries, Leon. You're here now, man. Thank you for joining us. I really appreciate it. And for you coming back, let's go ahead. Leon and Hyperion, you can be Prestige. Because, I mean, I feel like this guy is already, like, effectively doing close-up magic. So it's going to show you the Prestige. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to fight against Blaine. We are doing really well in our remix mode, in our modern mode. I'm really having a time here. And I'm going to get a little blue with it. I'm going to get a little personal with it. I had dinner with my lovely baby Bean. It was wonderful. My mother-in-law is here babysitting, so I can stream now. Really appreciate that. I'm having some tummy troubles, ladies and gentlemen, and I couldn't get it going before the stream, and I didn't want y'all to wait too long, you know. But I'm having some tummy trouble, so we'll see how that goes. So sorry for getting a little too personal for you, but the tummy hurts. I have a tummy ache. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Hey, James, what's going on? There are now 2 Jameses in the chat. All right. So our first fellow we have to deal with is, of course, going to be Mr. Clang. So I don't really have anything that can directly deal with Mr. Clang just because I don't have anybody with fire moves, and I don't want to put relieve in there because obviously I don't want to worry about that. So I think Toby is probably my best bet to just see if I can set up and sweep with Toby. We got Leon. We're obviously going to put Leon in there to deal with the Machamp because Machamp literally can't hit them. Then we'll put Prestige and Silthorn, who I forgot to nickname too. I'll have to do that. All right, so we're just going to try to set up a sweep here. Doing the best that I can. Because that is... Oof, Jeepers Crow. That Zen Headbutt did a lot of damage. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, hopefully 2's enough to do some serious damage as Wublord comes in. That should... I forgot he has a Focus Sash. Okay. Sorry, Tobe. But that being said, Wolvelord also can't hit Leon. So we have you, and we have Psychic Fangs, Aqua Punch, Mach Punch. Actually, Aqua Jet is the only one of Magmarish's moves that can hit me. So it's going to belly drum for no reason because it's dead now. And then Machamp can't hit me. So we should be able to deal with Magros pretty easily. I forgot I had Meteor Mash. Bean Burritos. I forgot I had Media Mash. All right. We still have speed. Go for a player if we can KO. There we go. Boom. Take it. Check it, Blaine. I'm really upset about Toby, though. Hey, what's going on, Dash? Welcome, my friend. Really bummed out about that. But what I'm super psyched about, with the D&D Pokemon stuff that I'm trying to work on with my Etheria region that I'm trying to develop here. I got my first little sketchy sketch of one of the protagonist trainers. And I'm very happy with it. So I'm very happy with how that's looking. So I'm really excited. Hopefully I'll get the starters by the end of the month and I can make that a video. And hopefully people like it. Because as much as I love playing Nuzlocke, if I could just also just talk about neat ideas that I want to make into a game, that'd be the dream, man. That'd be the dream. All right, so we need something to deal with that Makuno. I have a Fortress or a Pineco. So we're going to do Pineco. We're just going to blow up. Also, today when I had some downtime at work, I just went around and got all of our fossils and encounters that I had missed. I didn't go up to Route 23 yet, so I think that's the only encounter I still haven't gotten yet. But obviously, you can see that our box is full of some new friends. So we got a whole bunch of folks. Hey, what's going on, CL? But yeah, so we got our starters. Hopefully in the next 2 weeks. I think the guy said that he was going to start working on them on the 21st. So somebody who does a lot of Pokedex fillers, creating a custom Pokemon for you. So actually, all of the artists I've talked to so far have done quite a few of those designs. So I'm really excited that they got some free time to let me pay them to draw things. So, all right. We got to do Pineco. I'm just going to explode with Pineco. That's what we're doing. So it's just a matter of whom I want to explode. I think it should be somebody with a decent attack stat, and it would be ideal if it was somebody. I mean, I have a Snorlax and a Munchlax because I accidentally caught both. But still, if one dies, they both die. Somebody with a decent attack stat and or someone who's normal type that I'm not going to miss. I was thinking for Fortress. Is there a Fortress for it? Because Furret's got decent speed. Maybe I want somebody faster. Now, they only have 80 attack. That's not going to cut it, I don't think. Oh, do I like Kabutops? No, they don't have a custom sprite. I know that I'm literally sending them in to die, but when I put them into the death box, I want them to be remembered and loved. So they have to have a custom sprite, even though they are, going to do the thing for me. Who's got a decent attack stat? What about Glalie? Ooh. It's just so damn slow, though. Kabutops is a wicked fossil. You know what? I'll just do Snorlax. Just because it's I know. I just got to evolve it. Look at this little nubble. The backward Pokemon. All right, we'll do Sturdy. And then we will do, should I do Sturdy or should I do, actually, I got an idea. I got a really good flicking idea. I got a really good idea, guys and gals. Watch this. Watch this, everybody. I got a wicked idea. Yeah, I got a crazy idea. Han Solo. Man, Zoolander. Great flick. All right, let's do this. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. I think Zap Mokuno's on 56 on hard. So let's go ahead and make you my little flute. Your normal steel. I don't need no mirror shot. There's only one move that matters. And what we're going to do is I'm going to give you thick fat. Thick fat. Give you a normal gem. Do 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 do. All right, cool beans. Kill beans, everyone, and then we're gonna get ourselves this normal gem and give it to Snortress. And you're gonna be Walker. Sorry, Walker. You was the first name I saw. Sorry, you're going in to die. And then Celestial, we'll do stars for Sylthorn. Okay. All right, Walker. Oh, you know what? Debug level. Oh no, it's like 60 something. Silly goose. Where is explosion? I gotta teach it to my Pokemon. Maybe they won't find out when I know. Hey, what's going on, Scorpio? Hey, well, the last good thing about this part of town. When I wake up. I don't know why I got Fall Out Boy going on right now, but it's just the life we're living. And this is where we see Team Rocket harassing this boatman. They need a ride because they missed the ferry with the rest of Team Rocket, but when he won't give them a ride, they remember they're criminals and they steal the boat. And so we must sail upon a surfboard, which is new in this patch. All right, that's a dupe, but it is a Nido Burrito one. And okay, that's just a straight up card. You know what? I should comment. I just like silently watch them all. There we go, Skarmory. All right, hey, you know what? I'll take an extra steel type's not a bad thing. I mean, especially because it's like I said, I was going through the artists that he works with, works with for those channels when I was trying to contact people for me. So we'll see what happens. Burn up. We'll see. We'll see. I got some ideas. It's just hard because it's like so many Pokemon. There's so many D&D monsters. Like, they're obviously monsters. You know, but like, there's also just like a lot of dudes. You know, like you can have like a goblin and an orc, but like there's a lot of just dudes. You know what I mean? So I got to figure out a way to have like just like not 100% dudes, which will be interesting. Dodrio. I wasn't expecting that. Skarmory, Aerodactyl, or Tyrantrum would be a good idea. Yeah, you know what? Skarmory with Aerodactyl, still getting that steel flying, but getting that speed from the Aerodactyl. That is a wicked idea. And we're just going to run through here because I just want to blow up. My goal here is to beat the Elite Four, so we're not going to fight the Rocket Grunts because they don't really pose any challenge for us at this point. So we're just going to kind of blaze through and get the thing. Finally, I've captured 2 of the 3 birds. And now, once I acquire Moltres, I will have the full power of the Kanto region in my hands. And now that I've captured Moltres, bring the birds. Now witness. Fuse them. Fusing. And then all 3 birds were just in Giovanni's head, having a nice little conversation, just like Kamikalo. All right. All right, bird boy. Let's do this thing, everybody. Doobie-dee-doop-doop-doo. Doobie-dee-doop-doop-doop-doop-doo. Love your videos, Infinite Fusion. And Hey, thanks, Charles. I appreciate that. Thank you for checking out the videos. I literally wouldn't be, I wouldn't be making them as consistently as I do if folks didn't want to hang out with me. So I love it. Because believe me, I've tried a lot of times to make content. Boosh. Are you for real? Ugh, this is what I get. Ooh, big thunderstorm happening here. Who's up? Articuno? All right, get relieving there. Without that shardy berry, you're dead. Get out of here, doggy dog. My God, I thought, and I hoped, and I prayed. I didn't pray. I thought and I hoped that the normal gem would have been enough. Yeah. Proctum, nothing happened to the genlock. You mean? Well, hold on. Let's rephrase that. The streaming genlock, or the genlock randomized videos? Because the genlock randomized videos still on my list of things to do, but the fire red video, usually, if I post an Infinite Fusion video, this is gotta talk the numbers a little bit. If I post an Infinite Fusion video specifically, usually it's gonna get at least 20,000 views. Most of them get more, some of them get less, but like at least 20K. And if I'm doing something else, like if I'm playing a different game, or if I'm playing a different game besides that, then like what I consider it to be like a successful video is like 10 to 15, and the genlock video got like 4. So that's why the heart gold randomized genlock hasn't come up yet. Just because this is like, I want to do it, but like people don't want to see it. So I gotta, I gotta maybe wait until the channel's a little bit bigger, or I do some other vanilla games to kind of get people to like it. But as far as the stream goes, I'm still doing the stream. It's just I hadn't streamed in so long, I felt weird picking it back up. So I just figured I'd do an Infinite Fusion run. And Walker, of course, I've watched Abridged. I have watched all of it like an ungodly amount of times. And it is the source of many of the dumb voices that I do on stream. Yes, Parasong is wicked good for that fight. I normally just do, honestly, Rock Slide and Discharge. If you can get a relatively tanky Pokemon to just drop a couple of rocks on it, you don't have to like do like the stay alive for 3 turns thing. Especially when you're doing a hardcore Nuzlocke and you can't heal outside of, I guess you'd have Parasong with somebody with like Roost or Rest or something, but I like just exploding. If I had just given him some protein, then we would have OHKO'd everybody, and that would have been great. But yeah, man. Oh, thanks, Robo. I really enjoyed playing that Digigon game, even though I know very little about Digimon, and like I like to do my commentary in real time, just because number one, it saves time, and then number two, I thought it was. Hey, thank you so much, Museopath. Thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate it. But the improving the dumb jokes was funnier than me writing them down. So to read those, some Pokemon names are ridiculous, but like there's like 18 different versions of Marine-Dramon or Devimon or whatever that like it's all that word salad for a lot of the Digimon names. Saying those in real time was rough. So I'm really happy that people found the fact that I can't say any of those names funny, because I was scared. I was scared people were gonna hate me. But yeah, like that video, I thought I was gonna get like 15 or 20K, and it's at like 50. It's doing great. People love it. And same with like the Pokemon Z videos, which I kind of expected would do well. But like yeah, like those videos got like my lost run of Pokemon Z is like the third most watched video I have, which is like crazy. So you know what? But I want to do Genlocks because Genlock has been my dream for forever. It'll, like I said, like I keep on going back and forth with, it'll probably end up just being a streaming series. Any chance you might do another of the Digimon? Maybe. I heard there's one for Emerald that the same guy made. So maybe I'll play that. But if not, I'll rotate it again at some point probably. And those Digimon names, dude. That's why, because and like I did for some reason I was not nicknaming them because I was like, no, I want to do it some justice. I don't know what these things are called. But then what C Weistramon or whatever the hell, I was like, no, this guy's name's Greg. I can't keep on saying this. I don't know what he's called. He's Greg. All right, so we need to fight Daddy Geo here. So Leon's still gonna put in some work with that, obviously. With Disguise, Prestige, I don't know. Relieve, I don't know. That I'm really scared of. Honestly, Snorking Mapam and Tyranniking are all really serious Pokemon. So yeah, no, I'm a little concerned with all that. We'll see. Have any of the fan games I've played in the past finished developing? No, not the ones that I put videos up for. I played Harmonia, which was another Spanish game. That one has 6 of the 8 badges out, but that's been like that for a while. That was a really funny game. That game just got a lot of good humor in it. I want to play that at some point. Flux, the second episode of Flux, I don't even think it's coming out this year. They're really taking their time with that. That's the team that made Uranium. I'm gonna play Z again, probably as the monotypes, because the hard mode's not out yet. I thought it was. But there's like 5 or 6 monotypes built into the game that CL has graciously cataloged. So we are so close to getting Polyvern. What do I want to do with Giovanni? I need somebody that can just like live. I don't really have a setup in Sweeper anymore, I don't think. I mean, I kind of do with Sharpedo, Mimikyu, but like they're probably gonna die. So I mean, honestly, I could probably take Giovanni on with these 5. Relieve's the only one I'm not 100% in on because Rock doesn't resist Rock, and obviously, I'd like to have a ground Pokemon. I think that's what I need. So maybe something with Torterra's body. Who else do I have for ground? That's it for ground. Oh, and Diglett, but I'm not going to bother with Diglett at this point in the game, to be completely honest. So, all right, let's get the calculator going here, guys and gals. I want to do something with Torterra's body because I want a ground Pokemon. Let's bring this up. There we go. I want Torterra. So what can I do with Torterra's body that will be useful against Giovanni? Typhlosion might be good, but I feel like Torterra is more of a physical thing. If I do Charmander and Torterra, I could get Dragon Dance Earthquake, which might be pretty freaking cool. And then your only weaknesses are water and what? You have 2 weaknesses. I think I just answered my own question. That's what I'm going to do. Fire and ground. Water and ground. Yeah, water and ground, because ground doesn't resist itself. Ice ground is also solid. Yeah, that's true. True. Let's look at that. Hey, what's going on, Eclipses and Star? Thanks so much for popping in, my guy. Ooh, and that is a neato. That's a really cool sprite. That's a really cool sprite. I like that a lot. But the fire one is better. And I don't have a fire type. Beck, what's up, buddy? How are we doing today? I'm doing. I'll just say that I'm doing. It's been an interesting. Yeah, we're gonna go for attack. We'll keep Charmander's moveset. Oh, da 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 da. And we're just gonna debug you up to what's the level cap now? 62. Yeah, 62. All right, so let's hide the Chromebook again. Boop. Do 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 do. Oh, I forgot to take the. I'm doing, man. How are y'all doing today? How are you all doing today? Ooh. One of them looks like the shiny one. And one of them just looks like. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the shiny looking one. Do 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 do. All right, let's get you evolved, my dude. All right. Level 56. Let's start leveling you up, my lube. So in Etheria, so my goal Beck is, making like a Fakemon region. So I'll like Pokedex fillers or Prag Magic, like 70 million different people I follow on like Instagram. So like I would make a Pokedex. So you are Pokemon trainers. If I were to, my goal is to make a Pokedex and then maybe learn how to use Pokemon Essentials and someday like make a game about it. But alternatively, if I took there's a couple of different Pokemon tabletop like 5e mods effectively. Oh, it's only letting me go to 60, but the Geo's got somebody on 62. Oh, wait. Level caps don't work on modern mode. I gotta fix this. I'll do that in a minute. Because I did a randomizer that'll come out sometime next month. So I had the level caps on for that. But yeah, level caps don't work on modern mode. So let's fix that. But yeah, no, we would be playing as if I were to mod it to be or once the Pokedex is done, shoot, I did not want to get rid of Seed Bomb. You'd be the trainers. So in the game, quote unquote, even if I never make it a real game, you are humans, you are trainers. I'm gonna keep Crunch for the defense drop. And Future Sight, sure. For now. But yeah, no. So the idea behind the region is no, I agree. But I'm sure that it is a pain in the butt to actually like organize. Yeah, so the way it works is, and this is why I was leaning towards, if I make it a fan game, then I'll just have, you can just put every Pokemon in there. Like, who gives a crap? But for the sake of the Pokedex that I'm planning, why don't I have Dragon Dance or Earthquake? Did I already learn those? Why are Dragon Dance and Earthquake not in my learnable moves? Oh, Earthquake's right at the top. Why isn't Dragon Dance there, though? Huh. Am I just blind? Normally Dragon Dance is here. No, it's an egg move. I mean, it's fine. I just won't have it. Oh, my wife just sent me a message. Yeah, it is an egg move on Charizard, but I thought that you could. Most of the time, the egg moves are in the move relearner. Unless it's not everyone. I could have sworn that I have had Charizards with Dragon Dance before. Yeah, whatever. It doesn't matter. I just won't. I mean, I could be misremembering. It could have been in a different game with the move relearner. So what else? No big deal. It still works. Still a good Pokemon, even without Dragon Dance. It's just slower than I would like it to be. But no, like what else? So there's already like there are a few different tabletop Pokemon things that adapt different versions of D&Ds. But what I was looking to do is mostly starting as an art project. So like, hey, here's this hypothetical story. Here are these Pokemon. Here are the gym leaders and the trainers, and like, look how neat and cool this is. And then maybe someday I can make that into a game. But the reason why, but I think I'm gonna try to do like 200-ish, just Fakemon, just straight up Fakemon, not even regional variants. It's just because if I ever did want to run it as like a campaign, I know that homebrew, and if I did that, I would want to make videos about it. And I know that homebrew for Wizards of the Coast doesn't like when you rip other IPs that you don't own. So for that reason, I would try to avoid having actual Pokemon. So it would be all Fakemon. It'd be all new boys and girls. And what I want to do is theoretically, ideally, is take all 110-ish subclasses that are out there and make each of them a Pokemon. Whether that's a D&D monster or god or an animal or a humanoid thing or a race or whatever, and try to find a way to do that, and have them not all be fighting dark, fire, or steel, because there's a lot of those. But we'll see. Starters are getting made, hopefully by the end of the month. Saw my first sketch of one of the female protagonists. I like the way it looks. I guarantee it. I'm really excited to monologue about silly stories. All right, who am I going to lead off with here? But the idea is that, it was an advanced magical society. So like in D&D terms, like it was like Netheril. And, the people kept on wanting more and more power. And to adjust for that, Pokemon started coming into existence, and it started siphoning away magic from humans. So now Pokemon are what have magic, not so much people, except for, a few exceptions. Yeah, we'll see, Mabe. Also, welcome, my friend. And I'll probably put that spreadsheet on the thing, because I know that a lot of us end up, a lot of the regulars here end up talking about D&D a lot. So like I have a sheet with every subclass. I have a Google sheet with every subclass written down with like a quick like little snippet brainstorm of what I think could be a Pokemon of that thing. And I've gotten like 60 or 70 of them, and I'm only like ride or die for like half of those. But I've been putting them like ideas into like ChatGPT. I'm like, make me a Pokemon for these subclasses, and then like one of them will be good for like 5 or 6 of them, and like one of them will be good, and then I'll tune that, and then I'll write that on the sheet. But it's been fun. I'm having a lot of fun. Hopefully, people like the videos I make on the art, because I kind of need the art to I kind of need it to pay for itself, if I'm being completely honest. All right, so who can beat themselves is what's important here. Who can beat themselves? And who can beat themselves while also taking a hit from themselves? And I think the answer is maybe Aaron. Hmm. I think the call is, all right, I start with Chartera. I got this. All right, Disdain comes in, is going to copy Chartera, who I forgot the name. I'll do that in a minute. Assuming he lives. And then we're going to swap into Relieve, because can't hit me. And then I can go for a Drill Run. And you're dead. All right, great. So Tyrannic King comes in, and you're going to go for a Rock Slide, because, like, why wouldn't you go for a Rock Slide? So we're going to swap into Aaron. Ooh, Retaliate. Oh, no. All right, now Snore King's in. You're probably going to go for an Earth Power. I assume you're going to go for an Earth Power. In what world would you not go for an Earth Power? There we go. Okay. Now you're definitely going to go for a Thunderbolt. So we need to Roost. It did not ditch my flying typing. So get in there, Chartera. Oh, you son of a gun. You son of a gun. And now you're dead. I might lose to Giovanni. I'm getting called left and right, guys and gals. I'm getting my butt whipped here. Oh, you've got to be kidding me, man. Geo. Daddy Geo is just going for it. Got BI's in now. All right, shit outspeed. Yep. And I still have to deal with my palm. Who outspeeds me? Really? Okay. Ooh, you gotta be kidding me, man. That was ridiculous. You think? No, we win. I still have a Sylphthorn. Stars. Stars is the only survivor of that. Oh my lord. My lord. You done messed up, AA Ron. Too funny. Oh yeah, no, that no item boosted acrobatics right there. I'll tell you what. Holy smokes. All right, let's do some work, ladies and gentlemen. There's much work to be done. Rest in peace. Our starter and relieve came all this way. Absolutely bonkers. Oh. All right, hold on here. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. Everyone here, let's go, Pokemon. Doing the stuff where a Pokemon. People and places are Pokemon. Let's all have fun with our Pokemon. Pokemon, Pokemon, Pokemon. All right. So we were looking at Noivern with Porygon. Get that stab boom burst. Let's take a gander. Does Porygon 2, because I can't get Z yet, and Noivern have a Sprite? They don't. No, dude. All right, hold on. Let me hold on. No, Maeve. I mean every subclass. I mean every subclass. Oh, you're right, Dash. Thank you. I mean every subclass. Every subclass I have written down here. And the ones that have a typing in them are ones I have ideas for. Have some kind of idea for. Obviously, some of like Draconic Bloodline, I have all the chromatic dragons. So, you know, that would either be like an Eevee, that would either be like this region's Eevee, or it would be a 2-stage, like 500 base stat dragon line for each of these. I don't know which one yet. And then like for Assassin, Monk, Way of the Four Elements monks. Those are just the 4 different Genasies. And then I had one for the Eladrin too. Yeah, Archfey Warlock is just 4 different Eladrin. So it would start off as like that would definitely be a split evolution. And then for where's Rogue? For Rogue, I would want to have a it would start off looking probably kind of like Araquanid, and then it would either evolve to become more humanoid. Like a Gardevoir Elise from League, like hybrid for the Drow female, and then like a Drider. It would still be like a spider monster for the male one. Theoretically, each subclass would have its own Fakemon line. So what is there? 100 and no, it's not 133 because I have all these multiples. So like that 115, 120, whatever it is. In theory, and obviously things like bugbears, not bugbears, owlbears, beholders, mind flayers, the different races. It's like if I can a warforge, like a warforge would be an armorer. So it's like, can I fit a monster or a race or a god or whatever into a subclass? Oh yeah, no, I did the math for this. It would be like thousands of dollars if I actually did this. So that's why the videos need to more than pay for themselves. Because I can't do that. I don't have any money. My YouTube income, it would be like, if these types of videos are more successful than my Nuzlocke, then they would, kind of self-finance themselves a little bit. And that's the idea. But obviously I also need all of your help and the artist's help to see if something makes sense. So yeah, for example, this Eldritch Knight one, I have it as, not Eldritch Knight. Eldritch Knight's a gift because duh. Arcane Archer is effectively Noctowl. But it's psychic instead of ghost. But I don't want to use real Pokemon because if I want to make it a tabletop game, I can't have real Pokemon in it. I have to have only Fakemon. So I have to adapt Decidueye. I have to Decidueye, not Noctowl. I have to adapt Decidueye into something different. If that makes sense. And hopefully it's not bad. But yeah, the Route 1 bird is just going to be an Axe Beak. I think that'd be fun. Yeah, I think it's I think it could be a lot of fun, and it's literally all consuming. It's literally all I can think about, and it's causing me anxiety because I don't realize how I don't realize how long these things take. I'm like, yeah, I'll just give a guy a thing, and a week he'll give me a picture. But obviously that's not how that's not how anything works. Obviously I have to write the scripts and make the lore and stuff. Which also, oh man, lore page. Let's find the lore page here. Hold on, everybody. Etheria region. Look at all this. Look at all this lore. that me and Chat GPT wrote down. Look at all that lore. It's 10 pages of lore. And that's only half of it. Anyways, let's make some Pokemon. All that lore. No, and I thought it was a really, you know, and I personally, you know, I'm biased. I made it. You know, I think it's pretty good. But yeah, and it's also, I think it also helps explain why some people can be adventurers. Like if you give if you give a guard or a towns or a villager a sword and some armor, that doesn't make them able to tank fireballs, but a fighter can. So, you know, the player character, the gym leaders, the special people in charge. So whether you want to look at it as them being force sensitive or it being like solo leveling or, you know, whatever other thing that exists, those people still have some kind of magic about them. And then that'll let their Pokemon would be better than random guy that threw at a ball at a bird, but he also is a baker, you know? So, and then the evil team, like magic got taken away from humans because humans suck and the evil team wants it back. So, you know, they're willing to make a deal with fiends or, you know, whatever it is. So then like Bahamut and Tiamat are like the good and the bad. And I'm pretty into it. Yeah, I would imagine, Beck. I can only imagine. Don't let your dreams just be dreams. Well, unfortunately, I have not fortunately and unfortunately, I have monetized my hobby. So I need it. I need it to be successful. Otherwise, I can't do it. I literally can't do it because I have no artistic talent whatsoever. I can write funny jokes. I can write kind of. I can come up with ideas. I can't actually make anything. You know? I can't do that. That's not my wheelhouse. But what do we got here, ladies and gentlemen? Let's make some friends, huh? Let's make some friends. I definitely want to do something with Noivern because Noivern and Tyrantrum are honestly, I think, my favorite dragon. Actually, honestly, the Gen 6 dragons just in general. If we're looking at Noivern, if we're looking at Gudra, if we're looking at Tyrantrum, I think they're my favorite dragons. I love Gen 6. Let's throw that out there while we're here. I freaking love Gen 6. Gen 6 is the business. I mean, I just like I said, I like for whatever for the a couple hours a day that it lets me use like the real version of Chat GPT. I'll just like, so tell me about this thing, you know, or like I'll write like 2 paragraphs and it spit like 8 pages back at me, and then I can take that 8 pages and I can make that 3 or 4 pages. So, my old DM was using exclusively Chat GPT to write because the campaign had been going on for like 5 years. It was just like, when will this end, please? So for all the side quests that we were doing, even though the side quest took like 2 years to do, he was just letting Chat GPT write everything, including the dialogue, and the number of things that pulsated. It's pulsing with power. Everything pulsed. Everything pulsed. Oh yeah, for actual scripts, I like to just go with the flow. I mean, the whole premise of my channel is going with the flow. Let's look at Aerodactyl and Skarmory because we were talking about that a little while ago. So if I can get Aerodactyl speed with Skarmory's fantastic typing, that would be like the business. Ooh, yeah, I like that second sprite. All right, we're gonna do that. Seal flying. Oh yeah, Noivern and Porygon Z. So I got to evolve into Porygon Z. Ooh, yeah, we'll go with this more dinosaur looking one. Ugh, it's the only thing is they have butt abilities. I mean, I guess. All right, we'll go for the Lonely. And we'll grab Skarmory's moves because who cares? And then yeah, we'll do Porygon and Noivern. Porygon Z and Noivern. Oop. Heyo. Let go. Normal dragon. Oh yeah, let's do it. Debug. Species. It's 275. Oh, shoot. Let's go, everybody. Here we go. Gonna fuse up on Pokemon. Just a floating fella down with the cocoon and napping. Yeah, man. He's holding him like an ice cream. I'll go with the not glitchy one because I feel like that might be a little too busy. Yep, we'll go with download. And I don't like either of those. But I am a Noivern, so is my speed already bonkers? It is. It's already 112, so I can probably... I can probably live with that. Okay. All right, so Fairy Steel, Steel Flying. I need a water Pokemon for sure. Let's take a look at the Elite Four again really quick here. League. All right, so we got Water, Rock, Poison, Flying. I need somebody electric that can set up and sweep. Oh, Bob's still alive. So maybe Bob just comes back to the party. Unless I want to go for somebody else that can just learn Thunderbolt. I think that Coughing with Typhlosion might be good to get a fire Pokemon, but do I need a fire Pokemon? A good Psychic Pokemon can go a long way here, as long as it can. I think I can learn Calm Mind on you, Prestige. Yes, I can change their natures now. That's a good point. Do I have Calm Mind? I don't have Calm Mind. True. Yeah, just take Geo's Pokemon. Just get Haunching up in there. Yeah, Haunching's a really good Pokemon. It's kind of hard to pass up. All right, what can I do for a water Pokemon? I have Lapras. Is that my only water Pokemon left? Huh. I need water, just because water and or ice. So Lapras. Who can I? Oh, I have Kabutops too. But I don't think he learns Waterfall by level up. So or Aquatail. So I'm not going to get anything really useful with that. I mean, is this when they're in like normal people form? Come on, Rangers. Angel Grove, go to the place. Got Bulk and Skull. Just writes itself, dude. Hey there, Power Dorks. I don't think they actually said that. I just said that. They would never say that. They love the Power Rangers. Everybody loves the Power Rangers. Oh, yeah. I have a Ralts. All right, so you will have Calm Mind as Guard of War. So you can do work. You can do work. So do I do maybe Guard of War with Lapras? Because if I get like Calm Mind, Psychic, Surf, and Ice Beam, or Draining Kiss, Wow in La Paris. Oh yeah, that's the lady right there. The only class that I have played for a significant amount of time has been Artificer. I played because I've DM'd every time I've ever actually played, except for once, and I was an Artificer because the guy that I replaced was an Artificer, and it just
was easy to just fill that same gap in. In Baldur's Gate, sword bard all day long. Sword bard all day long. You kidding me? Getting in there, you're talking to people. You talking to people? Are you just talking to people? And you can talk to people and you can slash them. That's great. I also like the idea of a hexblade warlock. I think the first character I ever made, obviously he's got to be edgy because all warlocks are edgy. And all first characters are also edgy. All first characters are edgy. My first character was basically Talion, from the Mordor games. So I made him as like a hexblade. But he was like a bounty hunter, and he had to get souls because that was his pact, was to get souls. Just doing his thing. But yeah, no, Artificer is the only one I played for a significant amount of time. I think that I would probably enjoy Bard the most, just because I like to find interesting ways to solve things. And in my group, I was one of the 2 people that actually like spoke. A lot of people were kind of shy about talking. So I know I've used this one before, but I don't remember if it's any good. It's pretty good. Ghost Fairy. Yeah. So I think having a higher charisma would have been helpful because I did do a lot of the talking. I mean, only romancing things in the video games. I was just getting people to do stuff for me. Actually, I think the most fun I ever had DMing was it was one of my brothers and a couple of our friends. And I was running a modded version of Mines of Phandelver. But I had to, they had to like get into the mine to get a shipment of something and take it out. So that was like kind of my difference thing. But they completely ignored it. They swindled all of Phandalin out of all of its money. They put on a play to steal even more money. And then when I was like, all right, well, your punishment is that the bad guys are getting away, they managed on an airship, because I made it like more Eberron-y. They ended up turning it into a train heist, because they actually managed to get on the airship, because I was like, they're not going to be able to do this. That was a lot of fun. That's probably the Gardevoir, Shell Smash, Stored Power. That's busted. Hey, let's take a look. Species. Lavoir. Now look at all these pretty ladies. Look at all these silly little ladies. I mean, honestly, I'm just going to keep that one. I don't like either of these. Oh, I can change it later. All right, what do we do for our last slot? Water Fairy, Steel Flying, Normal Dragon, Psychic Dark. I need somebody with, I mean, I guess I just put Bob back in. I feel like I need somebody who can take, I need someone with electricity. I need somebody that can take care of Lance and Lorelei, because I don't really have anybody who's taking care of Lance and Lorelei right now. But let's look at Chandelure with Kabutops. Yeah, that Ghost Water is really good. The only problem is a lot of its stats are split up between regular attack and special attack. But I do like that sprite. It's very cool. That's a very cool sprite. I need somebody that can just like whittle people down. So I need somebody that can heal. So I think Cradily with somebody. Maybe Cradily and Sableye, just two really annoying Pokemon. Because I need something that has a lot of resistance. Ooh, not a lot of resistances at all. I need something that can just like live. Maybe Bastiodon. Rock and Steel. No. Tyrantrum? Hey, thanks, Chris. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Thanks for popping in to say hi. I love it. Maybe Wheezing with Cradily? Oh, Dust and War might be good. It's got a lot of weaknesses. I want something that with like recovery. That's really what it comes down to. Something that can heal. Oh, Whimsicott. I didn't even realize I had Whimsicott. That's the same thing as Cradily. Oh, maybe Cradily with Whimsicott. Yeah, Steel, Grass, Ground, Water. And I can give myself Storm Drain. So Ground, Grass, and Steel. Rock and Fairy, surprising type. Let's go. Modest, sure. Why not? Yeah, because I just want like Leech Seed, Synthesis. All right. Well, I still have to fight Rando before I even go to the Elite Four. So let's see if I can even live. Let's fly over to Pewter City so I can do moves and stuff. Rock Fairy is a really solid type. Alrighty. And what is Rando's Pokemon on here? 62. Why can't I brain fart? 76. All right, so let's get everybody to 75. Or 72, whatever. Do 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 do. All right, so you're saying Shell Smash, stored power. Debug. Yeah. And what, probably like Draining Kiss? Just to like stay up? I mean, what do I want for my last move, though? Oh, yeah, Doi. Surf. Stab. Silly goose. All right, stars is good, prestige is good, unless you have calm mind hanging out in here somewhere. Oh, nasty plot. I'll take nasty plot. I just wish I could get dark pulse. It's really unfortunate. All right, so we have psychic, future sight. Yeah, I'll just grab nasty plot instead for our psychics. And now prestige, Scardactyl. I still want to go for Ironhead, Ironhead Crunch. All right, let's do that. Crunch. Cacturn is very good. Cacturn is slept on. I'll probably just do Fly. And what am I waiting? I'm waiting to Fire. I think I'll do Ice Fang. I'll do Thunder Fang because I don't have a lot of electricity going into this, and I need something for Lorelei. I would not sleep on Cacturn, bro. It's literally a cactus. Very good, Mabe. That was a funny. I don't think Umbreon. So the move sets and stuff are for Gen 7. I don't know if he had learned it yet in Gen 7. Dactyl can get Sky Drop. But yeah, I guess I should do that instead of Fly. Ho, Fel, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. I wicked appreciate you and everything you stand for. And everything you stand for, but I appreciate you subscribed. You like me. You think I'm a swell guy. And if you become a member today, you too can have that funny thing. I did, yeah. One that never got recorded. I beat it. It was Black and White 1. Technically I never lost that one, but I lost the footage for Platinum, I think. So it's like I played 4 games, and then I lost the footage for one of the middle ones. I mean, I liked it. It was the first time I had played it since it came out. So it'd been a long time since I played it. Maybe I don't even bother with Dragon Pulse. Because Discharge, I feel like I need just for coverage. Dragon Pulse, I don't think I'm really dealing with any dragons. Nasty Plot, Discharge, Boom Burst, and Recover. I think that's probably my best bet. And then Kraydot. I always forget that you don't... Doesn't Whimsicott get Leech Seed? Doesn't matter. Oh, he already has it. That's why. Great. All right, so we got Stockpile, Leech Seed. I'll do Toxic. And I'll do Giga Drain. I don't know. I think I'll do Energy Ball. And no, actually, no. If I get rid of Stockpile, maybe. No, this is good. Crap, I forgot who won a Scardaxel. I'm just gonna say it's back. Oh, that's right. Thank you. I forgot he's not grass. So let me do Smoochy Smooch instead. He can't smooch? I guess instead of... Good point. All right, let's do this. Let's go fight Rando. He's going to lead off with his dragon. So I can keep stars up front, I think, right? Yeah, I can smooch it. I can smooch this dragon. I'm going to smooch the hell out of this dragon. All right, let's rock. But yeah, I think, so I'm going away this weekend. And when I'm back next week, I will, once we're done with this run here, we get through Johto, I think I'm going to start the Genlock up again for live. We beat whether it was Fire Red or Leaf Green or whatever. I got to find that footage and go see exactly where we were going, but I'm gonna just do it. I know a problem I was having was not as many people were watching it, but just got to go for it, man. Just got to do it, you know? Because even now, because I don't stream that much anymore, so even now, like, you know, we were getting like 50 people, and now we're getting like 20. You know, if I don't stream, people aren't going to watch me stream. So I just got to go for it, you know? Just got to go for it. All right, let's get Dash in there. I don't love any of that. Don't like that. Don't like that. Jeez. There's Sharperona. Excuse us, young man. That's fine. Let's go. Do you have no guard? Or Wonder Guard? You do. I don't have a fire move, but I do have Leech Seed. I hit the wrong button. I hit the wrong button. I hit the wrong button. We're going to lose. I don't think I can hit this thing. I wait, iron barbs. Iron barbs. We're good. We're good. We're good. It has full HP. It has it's that's not what? Hold on. No, it can't have Wonder Guard and HP. Convo, thanks for popping in. Thanks for hanging out with me. Honestly, my favorite fusion is probably Raichu Gudra, and then Azumarill Charizard, just a big old goofy dragon. But it said it was Wonder Guard. The sheet says it's Wonder Guard, but it must not be. Oh my God, the sheet said Wonder Guard and it's not Wonder Guard. And I lost my ape for it. I got played. Got played. Welcome to Get Played. Stop being faster. It said Wonder Guard. And it also said it wasn't affected. Oh, because I picked Toxic Bite and not Leech Seed. I misclicked. Well, shucks. All right, we're just going to run through, what's it called? I'm just running. We just running, folks. Oop. Sorry, lady. Sorry, lady. Ho, 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 ho. Those guys are a riot. Hey, you should have, that guy saw me from like 7 years away. I'm 10,000 light years from running into this guy. All right. Maeve, to answer your question, it's not necessarily, I'm trying to make the type diversity even amongst those things. So like obviously inherently a bard would be probably like psychic or fairy because it's a lot of control magic that they do. But I'm trying to if I bring up my document again, we bring up the document. What I know everybody comes to see this Pokemon Infinite Fusion run is to look at all of my Dungeons and Dragons ideas. So like College of Lore, yeah. So I wanted to make it like some kind of like butterfly music book thing. I don't know. And then College of Creation, I made it just like a fairy dragon because I honestly inspired because my daughter loves Figment. That's why I'm wearing this Figment shirt. It's like one of the only rides at Disney she didn't cry on. So I made that a fairy dragon because it's imagination. And then the only other one I have now is like a humanoid like fencer for Swords Bard. But oh yeah, that's a good point. Normal's good with sound stuff. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, maybe Bug Normal would be interesting. But yeah, I hadn't really thought about that stuff. Obviously, like for fighter, I don't think I have any fighting type fighter. Oh yeah, like the Gith. So Eldritch Knight is basically going to be like a Gith. So it's gonna be like Gallade. Yeah, that's fighting. But like the other fighters I have are not fighting currently. That's a really good point. It's a very good point. This is why I gotta put it. This is why I gotta put it in the chat. This is why I gotta put it in the Discord for us all to look at. All right. Now let's find a new teammate, huh? Oh, it's texting me. Bug a normal and play like a grasshopper or something. That would be that you might be onto something. You kidding me here? Like a majestic low kicks. All right. All right, what are we lacking? Yeah, reinventing Cricketune. That's also a really good point. That's a really good point. Maybe I'll just when it comes time for me to do my Route 1 commissions, because that was going to be just the basic bug. So when it comes time for me to submit those, you know, maybe I'll do a stream for that, so we can brainstorm some of these ideas. Hmm. All right, so I got water for Bruno. I got these two, which still have grass and electric moves. Which all three of you have electric moves. For do I have anybody else who can stall? Honestly, Venomoth. If I can get a Quiver Dance, a good Quiver Dancer, that might be good. That might actually be it. So somebody with a wide move pool that can Quiver Dance. Yeah, what maybe Typhlosion and Venomoth. Just like the sassiest little guy ever. But he's gonna just get murdered. Need fire. Yeah, I definitely need fire. You're right. I think Typhlosion is my only fire Pokemon. I don't think I got a Pokemon at the game corner, did I? But then again, none of them are fire. And then I have Lampent. What about Venomoth with Chandelure? Ghost Poison. It's a wicked design. Oop. I really like that sprite. The fire wouldn't be stab, but I'd have Quiver Dance. I'd have Quiver Dance, Shadow Ball, Flamethrower, and like Bug Buzz. I think that's actually really good. Actually help. Maybe because I'm so maybe not the oh, there's my bean. I'm gonna go say hi to her quick. have fun. You. I just want to say hi. Giovanni, KK. Daddy's gonna go by. All right. Okie dokie. I think I'll go with Flame Body. That'll be good. We'll raise our special attack. Take Chandelier's stuff for now. All right. So the level cap we are working with was what again, everybody? 670, 70, 70, 70, 76. An exciting jump. So we will do this. Then I'll do our leftover EVs and IVs. We'll get a rocking, locking, and loading, everybody. I run a movie club. Do I have any suggestions of what would be good to show? Well, what kind of movies do you watch? Because most of the movies that I enjoy are not good movies. What types of movies do y'all normally watch? Oh, yeah, no, definitely correct on that. Definitely have to have my Annihilate. For Barbarians, so far, I had... I'm brain farting here. Just straight fighting, just like an orc. Totem Warrior, I thought Chimera would be good because it's multiple animals kind of put together. Storm Herald, I picked a Hydra just because there was a severe lack of water Pokemon. Beast, I picked a Minotaur, but it like kind of based it a little bit more off Karlach to be Fire Steel, so it's so hot it needs to be encased in the thing, and that makes it angry and mad. But yeah, but like Wild Soul, I think like a ghost fighting or even just straight ghost, would be good for that. And then I also just had like a Knoll as a Zealot because I couldn't think of anything for Zealot, and I wanted there to be a hyena that evolved into a Knoll, just as one of the basic Pokemon. Oh yeah, I forgot you don't learn Flamethrower, which is a really weird thing. All right, Bug Buzz, Flamethrower, and do you not learn Shadow Ball or Dark Pulse? could have swore you learned both of those. Psychic. Huh. I'm gonna go for Sludge Bomb, actually. The stab. What do I think would be a good movie? I mean, dude, I don't know. It's like the older I get, like I don't have a lot of time to watch movies anymore. So it's like I'm either watching a franchise movie or like we binge a franchise movie. Like we watched like all the Pirates of the Caribbean, even the two other ones. Or like all the diehards. I mean, I like dumb comedy movies, and then I like movies to make me feel good typically. So it needs to be like ironically bad or something. We watched all the Pirates movies. We watched all the diehards. Watched all the Nightmare on Elm Streets. Watched a lot of. That's probably a better way to put it. Thank you, Beck. All right, let's do this. Let's check out our EVs and IVs. I need to do HP and defense. I'm just gonna like live. That's the whole idea. For you, I need defense. Just because if I'm shell smashing, I need to live after I drop all those stats. I mean, you're just special attacking. See right there, you're already watching the second I saw that you watched the pig plane movie, you're watching way smarter movies than I ever get a chance than I ever watch anymore. You don't want to. Why don't you watch Birdemic? Watch Birdemic. See how that goes. Power Windows during this second. Giga, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. I appreciate you each and every day. Where are we? Oh, modest, you silly goose. Oh, all right. Hold on a second. You actually gonna do one on a Neil Bryan movie? Just looking at this man, I don't know who that is, but I'm looking at the man, and I agree. It's gonna be a heck of a thing. I mean, in celebration of Robert Downey Jr. returning to the MCU, you could watch Tropic Thunder because he's a dude playing another dude. He's a dude disguised as the dude playing as another dude, and he is now a different dude playing a dude who's a lot like another dude. So you could do that. The dudes are emerging. You could watch like Troll 2. Obviously The Room. You could do a back to back of The Disaster Artist and The Room. Try to figure out which one's better. All right, let's I mean, if you want to get like, because you're around my age, I know you're from California, so it might be a little bit different, but like being from New England, you know, Boondock Saints was a big deal to a high school guy around here. You know, you can get nice and edgy in high school and think that you're really smart and know a lot of cool movie stuff. So, all right. So I think we're good. I'm gonna see if Jake can just like sweep. If I'm being completely honest. What's going on, Fano? Welcome back, buddy. Yo, Papa Roach. God, the number of times I used to be able to quote all of Fight Club and Boondock Saints because I was a really cool guy in high school. I'm a really cool guy now, you know? But I was something, man. I was something. All right, we're going to get to +6, and I think I could just kill every single one of these dudes. I'm going to be faster than everybody. Just go for a +4 boom burst, and we take it down. That's fine. Man, stuff, you know? I'm just going to say stuff. All right, we're going to use recover because he's probably going to go for an Ice Fang. Goes for an Aqua Tail. I don't know why. Oh, that's right. Boom burst goes through disguises. See ya. Oh, wow. Well, I'm glad you're doing all right now, dude. That's crazy. That is insane. Yeah, Boom Burst is bonkers. Boondock Saints 1 and 2 tell him how Austin Deadpool comics already said it's too over into those things. Well, joke's on you, because that's what's cool now. I never saw Boondock Saints 2. Let's go for a smooch. I did really enjoy that there Deadpool 3. I enjoyed it a lot. Please don't use Metal Burst. Oh, thank God. Oh my God, that would have been so lucky. Can you believe that it's Oh yeah, no, I figured it would be much worse than the first one. I don't know why you would bother making a second one of those movies. But no, I liked Deadpool, and a lot of people like on the the complaining on the internet about it's like, oh, it's just a bunch of cameos. I'm like, well, that's kind of what I wanted. It's just dumb and fun, and it's a goodbye to the Fox universe. And I thought that they could have just pretended like Fox didn't exist, but they did this, and I thought that was really, really neat. They're making a third Boondock Saints. Didn't the other one come out? The second one come out like 10 years ago and nobody watched it? You just tell people what happened here today. Channing Tatum delivered a comedy performance of the year. I mean, Channing Tatum. That whole movie, the whole movie. They didn't need to do it the way they did it. They acknowledged all the Loki stuff with the TVA. They acknowledged that Logan was dead. You know, the only thing that doesn't make sense, obviously, and it's a joke, so who cares? The time travel thing that he got from Cable shouldn't have allowed him to go to the MCU universe to talk to Happy. But I know that's just a fourth wall breaking thing, like how in She-Hulk when she goes and talks to the Kevin robot. It's just a silly fourth wall thing because it's Deadpool. Oh yeah, he's one charming gentleman. He's always been very, very funny. I guess I'm just gonna see if Dash can just keep on doing this. If I go for a stored power, I don't think. Oh, you know what? Her first Pokemon's got Toxstrom's got Poison Jab, so I should probably actually switch. Don't love that. Don't love that. Roared me out. Yeah, and now we're poisoned. I go for a Shell Smash. I should be able to take one hit. Just barely. All right. Yeah, I'm going to swap. Alligar, I'm not dealing with. Psychic Shadow Ball, Thunderbolt, and Dazzling Gleam. You're probably going to go with a Thunderbolt. Which honestly I can't really do anything about. But we're going to do this because it won't poison me. You son of a gun. That did not do a lot of damage. Of course, it's poison, you silly goose. All right. That's fine. Now you're outside of healing range. I can take you down. See you, Chief. Dark and poison. It's just ground. You don't have any weaknesses. I'm in a rough spot with these status effects here. And you have Fire Blast. You're probably going to use Fire Blast. Which means I got to swap in the Jake. If you say hit him really hard, I'll punch you in the dick. All right, we're going to go for a nasty plot. So now we are at a cool +3. Get that Boom Burst, baby. Let go. Clefairy, I can take you out. No! How did you not go down? I was at +3. Yeah, no, it has unaware. It has unaware made. I didn't look. I didn't look at that. Uh-oh, indeed. I know you have sacred fire. Why do I have flame body? I could have had the other one. Uh-oh. More like uh-oh. But seriously, uh-oh. Oh, God. No, and I just got rid of feint attack. Come on, little buddy. I have to... Okay. All right. We're good. Good job, buddy. The little hypno that could. That sucks about Jake, though. From State Farm, he was really holding it together. All right, I'm going to go for a shell smash and then just see what I can do here. Yeah, that's unfortunate, man. I was really... Jake was a good boy, you know? Going for that blizzard. We go for a shell smash. And now we can go for... I didn't mean to pick surf, but I did pick it. And you're going to heal up, which means now I can go for that draining kiss. And then take it out. I'm sorry, Dash. I was really excited about Jacob, too. Jacob from Mass Effect? See, he's famous. Jacobs. The guy from XP to level 3, his name is Jacob. I really enjoy him. I think he's a funny man. Oh, I already have to swap out, huh? Septidactyl might be fast. I cannot risk Dash going down. So we're going to send a Channel Moth. I didn't see the earthquake coming. Huh. Didn't see the earthquake coming. Oh, yeah, Jake Gyllenhaal. Jake Gyllenhaal is Jacob. So Jake Gyllenhaal is probably the most famous Jacob that's currently alive. Stored power could have done it. I was scared, Dash. It wasn't stab. Now I have this metal menace in front of me. Meteor Mass, Dragon Dance, Zen Headbutt, and Dragon Claw. I got to go for Thunderfang. I haven't watched it yet, no. I want to watch it, though. No, we're still making our way through all of Doctor Who, so yeah, we're in Jodie's last season, so we're getting there. Well, Roadhouse is just one of those movies where I'd like to say, oh, you wouldn't make that today, but then they literally made it. So, you know. Oh, you know what? We also saw Twisters recently. I liked Twisters. My wife was like, nothing happened, and I was like, yeah, I know. Nothing happened in the other one either. A guy chased a tornado and then fell back in love with his wife. That's the whole movie. That's all it was. And that's what this was, more or less. 2 smell sashes, 240 base power. Borderlands, I mean, I want to see Trap. I was really into those trailers. Also, like, why is James McAvoy why did he get so big? Like, he's in like superhero shape. When I saw the first trailer for that movie, and like he's been in shape, like and what was it, Beast and Glass, whatever it was. Like he's always been in shape, you know, because even like Wanted, I know he wasn't like super jacked, but he was in shape. So like he's always been in shape. But like, why is he like fucking jacked? You know, he's huge. Oh, my wife loves Coraline. All right. What's going on, Mystic? Let's do this. Let's face off against Rando. Rando starts off with Ninsharp, and I send in Chandlemoth. And we're going to go for a Quiver Dance. Don't love that. All right, and you're going to heal. He didn't heal up. Why didn't Rando heal up on the following turn? Why did Rando heal? Why didn't he heal? I was expecting him to heal. He always heals. I've beaten this game like 50 times. He always heals. Yeah, I want to see the new Alien movie too. That's a good point. He is Rando. Rando's got a new. Hey, Soap. It's the new original It's the new original Rando. Now with 3 times the spice. Yeah, that flame body came in clutch. But so do I think he's gonna send in Menace next? Probably. No, he sends in Torter Neon next. That's okay. I can go for a poison jab. Ooh, I got the poison all, baby. Don't love that flare blitz, but I am a chonky lad. Get out of here, Torter Neon. The Becron? It is how you say not a problem? That was the... Oh, baby. All right, I do have to switch, though. Bleh. Ironhead. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Cheer. This guy's not healing at all. Neck Ray. He's probably going to go for a Thunderbolt or something, but I don't have anything that can avoid it. I think I kind of just need to hope I outspeed. Got the defense drop. All right, I got the defense drop. I got a defense drop. That's great. He's going to go for a Night Slash, and then I can go for an Assurance. Yeah, he's not healing at all. He's just going for it. Rando's playing a Nuzlocke, too. You have Shadow Claw, but I can resist it. Because I'm dark. Or it'll be neutral, rather. Let's accept a Nasty Plot. Then we can go for a Psychic. Go for another Nasty Plot. I know it's not very effective, but I am just trying to avoid the... Okay. So we just got Renuvion left. I somehow outspeed this flippin' thing. All right. Pixelate Hyper Voice gets me down. We got the poison. Okay. Okay. I don't know if I can take one hit. I can take one hit. Because I'll... God, barely. All right, but Fairy doesn't resist itself. So Draining Kiss. And that's it. Let's go. Just a big old smoochy smooch for the win. Let's go. Throw the fodders up there, everybody. That is what I am talking about, ladies and gentlemen. Holy smokes. I'm proud of you, everybody. I'm proud of us. I'm proud of us. Wonderful. As the professor would say, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Only the Lapvoir remains. Which means we will be going to Johto. Dash, you beautiful baby. Let's go. Johto, more like Joe. No way, man. All right. So I'm just going to stay live for a little while longer. I'm not going to start Johto now. Just 'cause I do want to hang out with my wife when she gets home from work. I want to do bedtime, read stories, all that fun stuff. So I have until the baby comes downstairs from her bath that my mother-in-law is giving her right now. So let's save this. We are here back in our room. So let's talk about this D&D sheet. Yeah, thank you, Beck. Let's go. All right, hold on here. All right, hold on. Let me pull up my calculations here. Oh, God. That's not what it's supposed to be. There we go. All right, we can see that. Now let's add me. Where's my... I wish I was good at this. Webcam. Window only. There I am. Yeah, so more or less. So let me zoom in here. So I was trying to keep the type distribution as even as humanly possible. So of course, I put it on this spreadsheet so that way we could have the graph. You know, I could keep track of the final evolutions of each type. Obviously, most Pokemon nowadays are dual typed. So, you know, that's just kind of the way. That's just the way it is. You know. So I had so I'll run through the ones that I had thought of so far. How long is the stream today? Probably another 20 or 30 minutes, just until my wife gets home and the baby's ready for bed. Just talk about, or however long people want to hear me talk about this. I have a feeling it's going to drop off to be like 6 people, but that's fine. This is for funsies. But looking at these, so I want to look at the ones that I've thought of so far. And these are like very, very basic ideas. Some of them have like full-on ideas. Some of them are very basic. Can you all see my screen? Probably not. Let's zoom in a little bit more. I don't even know what it looks like. Let me look at myself on my phone so I can get an appropriate. Sorry, something went wrong. Oh, God, I got to watch an ad. I'll do some more soon. We'll do 150. There we go. All right. This is probably more better. Oh, yeah, phone. I hadn't even considered that. So I just, alphabetical order, all the subclasses in the game. So I started off in Armorer. So I was torn between, because obviously with the Armorer in D&D, you can either go Infiltrator or you can go, what the hell the Guardian one called? You can go Big Boy or you can go Shooty Boy. So you can go Hulkbuster or you can go Iron Man. But, there's plenty of things that go boom, especially other artificers. The artillery could be bug fire. Yeah, so I was thinking like a crab, like it basically making the cannon a thing. So whether it's like a crab or a spider or whatever, but yeah. I was definitely thinking of bug fire for that. But the only problem is if I go all the way down here for wildfire druid, I was also thinking of like a moth or a hell wasp because it's killing, you know, old forests and stuff. Like it's culling stuff that needs to get culled. So I thought having that be an insect might be cool. So I don't know if I want to necessarily repeat the types. Because even though there are obviously like there's a million. Oh, an ant could be good. Yeah, an ant could be good. But I don't know. I don't know. This is why we're having discussions. But yeah, big old Warforged boy, steel electric. For an alchemist, I thought that having it starts off as like a little like sentient like potion monster thing, and it'll eventually turn into a gelatinous cube. I thought that would be an okay thing for an alchemist. Battlesmith. I mean, it's your dog. It's your metal dog. You literally have a metal dog that's your best friend, so it's literally a metal dog. Delibird Alchemist. He pulls it out of the bag, throws it out. What's the potion going to be this time? That's literally present. Yeah, what's it going to be today? That's too funny. Ooh, a swarm. Yeah, that could be cool. But yeah, see, this is why we talk about these things. I mean, I guess I'll talk about because the only things that are truly locked in right now are the starters. So Tempest Domain Cleric, so water electric. And then obviously, you know, I'm always thinking about Baldur's Gate. So it got me thinking of like different party members that could be Pokemon. And because her dad's a werewolf or lycanthrope rather, I thought that having also with Saloon, you know, moon powered, moon, wolf. So it's gonna be a water wolf. That's gonna be our first starter. Then we're gonna have a big old bear. It's Halcyon, but it's grass fairy. It's gonna get like bark armor, and like moss and stuff growing on it. So I thought that would be like a neat thing. So moon druid for our grass starter, and then a type combination that I thought would be fun. So fire ice for an evocation wizard. It's a kitty. It's Gale. It's a kitty cat. It won't be a Tressum, but you know it'll be like a cat version of Delphox. Was kind of the design notes that I had given the artist. You know, it'll like a white and red, so it looks like a, you know, like it's a tabaxi. It's a tabaxi evocation mage. Hello. I mean, the professor is effectively just Gale. So I thought that was fun to do. But yeah, so those are the only three that are like totally locked in for like the Route 1 Pokemon that I had ideas for here. Let me pull up my Route 1. Hold on. Early Route Pokemon. No, not that one. I have like a million of these damn things. But for like the Route 1 Pokemon, so these would be the next ones that I submit to somebody to get made. Kill 5 Ratstrove, yeah, right. But I wanted just like the regular Route 1 bird to be an Axebeak. I thought that would be, you know, and I guess that's also, I put that as like a scout rogue. I thought that was a decent thing. You know, a regular bird, just a regular old bird. So just a murder chocobo. The butterfly bar, definitely gonna make that normal type now, but it won't be a butterfly anymore. It's gonna be like a cricket or a grasshopper or something like that. So like a majestic low kicks or cricketine or something like that. That'd be really cool. Instead of our rat's a goblin, so I thought it'd be like a little dude. Then when he evolves, it'll be like more like Magloviate. So like a little bit burlier of a dude. But he's gonna start as a little fella. And then I had an idea for a Woodwode. It's gonna start off as like basically like a rock with like a shield sitting on top of it, and then when it evolves, it'll be it's an Oath of the Ancients paladin, so it'll be like a rock, like an animated armor made out of rock and like moss and vines and stuff like that. So like its sword and shield are gonna be like vines and like bark from trees and stuff like that. I thought that could be a pretty neat dude. And then an owlbear, because you gotta have an owlbear, you know. But those were gonna be my Route 1 Pokemon. what I had thought of, so far. But I don't know, like stuff that I'm pretty confident on that I want in there. Where is it? Giant bender. Yeah. So way the ascended dragon. I want it to just be a kobold, just like a regular ass kobold. It'll be ground type, and then when it evolves, kobolds, they always serve dragons. So kind of like half warlock, half ascended dragon monk, because I needed an ascended dragon for a slot. It'll get a little bit bigger, get a little bit burlier. It'll be ground dragon. It's still gonna suck though because it's a kobold. So it'll be like a dragon with a base stat total of like 400. So like and I feel like in a fantasy game, I think it would be funny if like the first gym would be probably yes, because the winged kobolds are more important in their society. But I thought they would be funny to have like the first or second gym be a dragon gym. So that was just like, all right, like the first like cave you go into, like this is gonna be the freaking Zubat of this world. And then yeah, it's just gonna evolve into a kobold. Exactly. Oh yeah, get some wings, get a little bit bigger, but it's gonna be a big old. Exactly. Yeah. So I thought that would be a lot of fun as an early route Pokemon. I wanted to do a Displacer Beast to be a Gloomstalker. There were a lot of Ghost Dark Pokemon I was running into, so I just made it Ghost instead. I know Displacer Beasts aren't undead, but I thought that, it's a Gloomstalker Pokemon. It's like hiding in the shadows, fading in with the shadows. Same thing with like a Way of Shadow Monk. So I thought Ghost was okay. Like I said, I had Ghost Dark, but then I had like 6 Ghost Dark Pokemon, and I had to start talking about them. We're talking like wings or flying tails, like from Sonic. It's gonna, it's gonna have some little wings. Maybe it'll get levitate, and that's, or maybe not even get levitate, but. Oh, true. Yeah, no, maybe Ghost normal. But that would be a relatively early guy. Ooh, Blink Dog, yeah. Little Yoshi kick cover. Oh yeah, literally Way of the Sun Soul. I just wrote Dirty Monkey, small, big, slim, focused. So yeah, we're gonna. I'll try to have a saying in there. So it'll be like a little monkey, then it'll be a big old fat happy monkey, and then it'll go Super Saiyan. It'll be nice and slim after that. I thought that'd be a lot of fun. You gotta have a bug monk too. Oh, absolutely. But it's like some of these things, because like I said, I would put them in Chat GPT, and then it would give me like an okay idea, and then I would try to like run with it from there. Ooh, that might be good. Yeah, that'd be really good. Oh yeah. I mean, open hand. I literally just wanted to make hair from Monster Rancher a Pokemon. So he's my bunny. It ain't going anywhere. But then like Way of Kensei, Way of Mercy, Long Death. I mean, what are the other monks I have? So Sun Soul, I have a Saiyan. Drunken Master, Fighting Raccoon. I thought like a silly little Oni or like a Tanuki or something with holding like a big old gourd might be good for this. So either like, yeah, some kind of little trickster, drunk, silly guy. Probably a Tanuki. Way of the Astral Self. I was trying to figure out, because obviously I can't just have JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, but I thought normal Ghost would be good because it's like you're fighting the guy and then also fighting their shadow. So I thought normal Ghost would be a nice, because fighting Ghost is a great type, but I had a couple of fighting Ghosts already. Or I had a fighting Ghost already. And I thought that the normal could represent like the thing being, that kind of etherealness without leaning into psychic, because I also have way too many psychic Pokemon. So I thought that might be good. I don't know what it would look like, but I feel like a little humanoid guy that fights with their shadow. It can, like, its ability can be like kind of like parental bond, maybe. I thought that'd be fun. Kensei needs to be dog grabbing, stealing weapon. Ooh, that'd be fun. But yeah, it's got to be weapon based, of course. It's Kensei. But I don't know. Yeah. So this is some of our dudes. And then some things that just like kind of need to exist. So like a dragon turtle isn't necessarily purple dragon knight, but like I need to have a dragon turtle in there. Once again, not a lot of water going on in Dungeons and Dragons other than like giant dudes. So Fathomless, we got our Kraken. abjuration. This is what I don't know exactly how this would work or look, but this is the most hilarious thing in the world. It was the first thing I thought of when I was making my Rhode Island region, and it made me pivot to doing a D&D region instead. Was I wanted to have a hermit crab that accidentally had a globe of invincibility as part of its shell, and I couldn't get that idea out of my head, and that's when I decided to stop making a Rhode Island region and make a Dungeons and Dragons region instead. A person possessed by a shadow. Oh, that could be something cool. That would be good. But yeah, this crab. I don't know. I don't know what I would do. I just imagine like Crustle, like just like accidentally having a globe on his head. Make it like Anubis. Oh yeah, that could. Yeah. But yeah, that was kind of my, because I mean the whole subclass is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, so that's why I wanted to just make it like a dude. Do I think I make my own type chart? No, it would still be the same types. Because in an ideal world, these are Pokemon. They're just all Fakemon. So I wouldn't want to make like a new type or anything like that. That seems too difficult, way too difficult. Especially after I played Weird Type Fun. I'm not making my own type chart. I can just make it work. I'll make it fit inside of this box the best that I can. And obviously, I ideally want to make a Pokemon for every single one of these, but obviously that's not necessarily going to work, number one. And then number two, some things might not necessarily lend themselves to a Pokemon, or they might be too similar, like Grave Domain and Death Domain for clerics. And then also like the Undying Rogue. Like there's like 8 different things that would just be like a dead guy or like an ethereal mass or like a banshee or something like that. So I'm not going to have like 7 different banshees. Like I'm not going to do that. So my initial idea, before I decided not to do any regional variants, I wanted to do divination as a regional Absol where they predicted the omens that it predicted were good instead of bad. Like people weren't afraid of it. It wasn't the disaster Pokemon. It was like, the like just the fortune teller Pokemon or whatever. But I'm not doing regionals. So that right there might be a good same type of principle though. It's obviously divination is predicting something, but yeah, how was that? Cute little psychic slime. Hold on here. I'm just gonna write that down. Psychic, and I do need more grounds. I need a lot more grounds. Oh God, where's somebody with ground? I don't want to go all the way to the other side. Let me look up black puddings quick, because I don't even know what that is. Bloop. Okay. Get at me, D&D Beyond. There's this little big old little Uzi friend. All right, I'm down. Yeah, so I had just like a badger, a giant badger as the hunter. Gloomstalker, I had that. And honestly, that's all I had for Ranger. I still needed more. I still need a lot more. I didn't realize how much, but yeah, hold on. Let's get rid of this butterfly quick, because you are now bug normal. And it's going to be either a grasshopper, violin. All right. Yeah, because initially when I tried to just put every specific class into a specific type box, it got very hard to do. But yeah, like I said, like if I look over here, I'm trying to I have at least 6 of everything except for rock and ice. But like poison, fire, psychic, and ghost are in dragon, but it's Dungeons and Dragons. That's fine. Yeah, Rangers also draw from Fae. So for bugs, what do I have for bugs so far? So for our first bug, obviously I have... Oh, no. So for our first bug, we have our grasshopper violinist. He's our route 1 bug. And then for order domain clerics, I wanted to do a monodrone, but because I felt like I had too many steel Pokemon, I thought making them more insectoid instead of metal might work. But Mabe, Beck, you guys might have a better idea than I do with that. But I wanted to do a monodrome line as an early electric type. So I did electric bug, but I don't know if bug would work or if I just had to make him steel. And then who's next? Oh, and then yeah, so wildfire. I had it as a moth, or it could be like fire ants or something like that. Yeah, maybe fire ant. And then for assassin rogue, so the male, it's gonna start, like I said, it's gonna look a little bit like not a Araquanid, whatever it's, yeah, like whatever the Araquanid's first form is. I can't remember what it's called right now, but it'll be like a little like kind of amorphous head on top of a spider body, and then as it evolves, the male one would become like a Drider, so and then the female one would become more humanoid, ditching the bug type and gaining the dark type instead. Dewpider, thank you, CL. And then for the black chromatic dragon, I made that bug just because black and green both use poison. So I pivoted that, and I thought making it maybe like a scorpion dragon or something like that might be fun. So black dragon, also bug. And then for our final one, so for the undying, I wanted to make it like a lich. So I thought like a scarab beetle. So ghost bug with that. I thought like a scarab lich thing might be neat. Oh, I got my back. But I thought that would be fun. But it's also like I had made that, I had thought up that arcane archer. Oh, I was like, oh, I'll make it like either a harpy or an owl archer. And it's like, once again, I'll do psychic because it's, you're curving the bullets with arcane archer. So I thought that would be good. But yeah, it's literally just Decidueye, but I want all Fakemon. So probably be an eagle or a harpy instead of being an owl. But I wrote that down initially because obviously that's what it looks like. Gith, yeah, fighting psychic. That's our Eldritch Knight. Gonna have like a Psyblade or something like that. It'll be fun. What are some other ones I'm excited about? Yeah, my little Woodwode. He was one of the first ones I thought up too. Thought it'd be fun. Oh yeah, Oathbreaker, Dark Ghost. It's just the Oathbreaker Knight from Baldur's Gate. I was like, yeah, whatever. That makes sense. Just do that. Yeah, the Minotaur. Yeah, Karlach, Bull encased in steel, too hot, evolves into a Minotaur. And Goo Warlocks, obviously just a Goo Warlock is a Mind Flayer. What the hell's Warlock? Where's my Goo? Great old one. Yeah, just a Mind Flayer. So start off as like a gnomish Ceramorph, so big head, little body. Initially, when I was thinking of doing regionals, it was regional Abraline, Abracadabra, Alakazam, but instead they'll be their own thing. But yeah, Mind Flayer, boom. The Fiend, I can either make it a Cambion or a Succubus, depending on what direction I want to go in. So do I want the furry bait or do I want a big burly? I guess it's furry bait no matter what. Do I want the big burly boy or do I want do I want Mizora or do I want Commander or whatever the hell his name was? But then I was like, oh, I should probably base some of this stuff on gods. So the Light Domain Cleric, I made it the Phoenix, but also like add some like Lathander stuff in there. Enchantment, fairy type, necromancy. It's a wisp, and then it'll evolve into either a skeleton mage or a skeleton warrior. Just nice and easy. Because I feel like a lot of these Pokemon are gonna have split evolutions, so I feel like having an early one, like you go into your Mount Moon or whatever that little first crypt dungeon you go into, and it's full of kobolds and ghosts. and I don't know if it'd be a stone or a location or a literally like it's a dead body you find and you pick which one you want it to go in. I don't know what it would be. But yeah, that would be our basic ghost. Plus, you don't get a lot of early game ice. I don't ever really feel like. I thought it was an easy thing to do for that. But conjuration, I don't know. But if Mortons were like combing and only some of them evolved, that would make sense. Because what, monodromes and duodromes, those are like the two regular ones. And then from there, they're the bigger ones that are more important. I don't know a lot how the order... It's called an elf owl. Got big, sexy ears. Oh, shoot. It's after 8. Hold on. I got to go say goodnight to the baby. Hold on. Give me a second. Let me see what's going on in the other room. She had to say goodnight to Figment, not even to Daddy. That was the worst Figment impression ever. Here we go. One little spark can light your fancy. Your eye see more. Like your mind sees more than what your eye see. My bad. I also a mimic. Trickery domain. It's a mimic. That's the thing that it is. Let me look at this elf owl situation. Look at you. You look like a regular old owl. Yeah, so I originally had it fairy and dragon just to make it a fairy dragon. You make realistic Gengar fusions? Hey, go. That's great. All right. A karaoke gnome. Orlando is the only he only sings really long what are just like karaoke guy songs. I mean, there's there's Don't Stop Believin', and Bohemian Rhapsody. Those are classic karaoke guy songs. A bottle of red, a bottle of white. A lot of people sing that at karaoke too. Constantly wrestling an oversized from like the size of him. Just have like a little is it auto gnome? What are the space gnomes called? What are the ones that are in Spelljammer called? It's just one of those, but like one of his arms is just like a giant microphone and he's trying to hold it up, but he can't quite do it. Auto gnome. Okay. Yeah.
You're telling me we've got mermaid pirates? Let me tell you something, boyo. We're gonna have ourselves a water Pokemon, and then we're gonna cover the sea in them. Mermaid pirate!
Well, I'm trying to see. Where'd it go? Wait. There it is. Oh, that's really cool, dude. That's a really cool picture. I like that. Who's he fused with, though? Is that with, like, Giratina? That's wicked. I mean, I need. Well, so hold on. Forge domain. I've another fella that I just love. Where's my forge domain? It's just a dwarf golem. He'll start off like a little fella. The idea was, you know, in Warcraft, you know, Mountain King using its avatar form to get big. So just start as like a basically like just like a Viking helmet with eyes and have it evolve into like a giant golem. I thought would be cool. I thought would be neat. But rock and ice are what I need the most. And then grass after that, which is kind of surprising. But yeah. But almost like every time that I've thought of a grass Pokemon, it's like a spirit of some sort. So then it's like, oh, maybe it should be fairy. But then like I already have quite a few fairies. Fairies! But rock and ice are our two big blind spots here. It's also tough because a lot of like the celestial related things would either be fire or fairy. I feel like it's tough. So I already had it as I mean, I had it as electric because they're machines, but it doesn't even have to be. Um, it's like a snowflake more than like cryogonal. So just a straight ice. That could be fun. Hold on here. Yeah, still the order domain, still unchanging. Let's do, oh, not water. Let's do that for now then. I like that. I like that. Oh yeah, peace domain, just like a big old, just like a stantler or something, just like a deer. Um, death domain, yeah, like a naga, like an undead naga. I thought that would be cool. Um, hey, you two dash. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for stopping by, and thanks for listening to this nonsense. Zealot, Knoll. That's another early boy. Just start as a hyena, then it'll evolve into a Knoll. Just a basic 2-stage. Do 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 do. College of Swords. Yep, just like a dude, like a Gallade type of thing. Just like a fencer. Circle of the Shepherd could be grass ground. Do I already have a grass ground? I don't think I do. I think I wanted to make one and then it just didn't work. Hold on, let's. I don't. Nice. So that would work. Circle the shepherds. Grass ground. Oh, is my wife home? My wife just walked by me? Oh, she did.
Hold on, guys. I have my wife too. All right, I got a few more minutes. Yeah, there's a lot of ghosts in Psychic. Wait, you're saying the land one? The shepherd one? The grass ground? It could turn. I was thinking of it being like go-go or dove-wool, like just being like a sheep or something. Wow. All right. So cute dino Tarask. That could be fun. Yeah, there's a lot of ghosts. A lot of ghosts and a lot of psychic. Yeah, well, that's the thing. Ghost. So, like, just thinking of D&D fantasy, because a lot, like, ghost, dark, psychic, steel, and fire are everywhere. They are everywhere. Related to undead. That's a good point. So, like, the mimic, but like, what would a mimic just be normal then? Like, what is a mimic? Like, a mimic is, because I have to have a mimic. Rock, ice. All right. I mean, is it like the opposite of, like, is it like Elsa's snow monster? But like, that, what does that make it a grave domain? Oh wait, no, aren't there are devils? There, hold on, ice devils. Ugh, that's not what I was looking for. Ice devil. No, but then back that should be ghost. Then if it's a possessed like tombstone. But there are, hold on, which layer of the 9 hells is ice? Stygia. Frostworms, krakens, mammoths, polar bears, sharks, spinning guns, red rounds. What are you? In service to Tiamat. Hey, thanks, Dope. I appreciate that. Well, what carries everybody? Ugh, what are you? You know, yeah, Train Devil just looks like a dude. Um,
But will we still make it rock, or will we make it water? That's Figment from Epcot. It's my boy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I know I spelled that wrong. I want to see what the emissary looks like. Ooh, okay. Hey, Matt Mercer, can I just steal this? I mean, whatever. It's all. Well, I mean, yeah. It's very. There's not a better way for me to say this. It's very Jewish of us. We got the literal golem made of clay, and now here we are with this ice golem. Very Old Testament. Oh, just be like animated armor. Yeah, that'd be good. Now we need a dancing golem. All right. Yeah, just war domain can just be animated armor. That makes sense. It is a classic Dungeons and Dragons monster. We need it. It exists. Skadoosh, skabash. Artillerist. I wanted it to be maybe bug. Do I already have bug electric? I'd bug with something else. Bug steel. I mean, I guess that could be bug steel. And it can just be the cannon. My original idea for Artillerist was a fire electric Pikachu, but once again, I don't want to use regionals because I don't want wizards or Pokemon getting mad if I actually play the game. Swarm of spider or ants. Release the ants. They just go. They just do it. They go for it. I mean, you can make the cannon tiny. You can make the cannon tiny. What else do we got here? Oop. Now, there it is. Too many tabs. All right, no, we have at least 6 of everybody, which is great. Arcane domain could also be grass. But I'm realizing, so like I have a myconoid in here for a circle of spores, but it's like I don't have any. I only have 2 just like plants, you know, or 3 plants, I guess, if you include the Ancient's Paladin, which is a wood woad, which is a treant effectively. Although I wonder, could the Arcane domain be a treant? What would make sense for a treant? It'd be just straight grass. I don't have any just straight grass Pokemon. I I mean, it would be different than the Ancient's Paladin because the wood woad or like a Treant or a Shambling Mound or something. It's different than my little protector armor thing. A Treant is book shaped.
Has all the knowledge. Its head is like an open book. All the knowledge.
Or like it could look like a Treant. Or it can look like Yggdrasil. Also, like just all the roots and stuff going everywhere. Or the book theme going on. Yeah, exactly. Circle of the Shepherd, cute dino turns into a Tarask. I still can't get over that. You tell me a Tarask ain't dragon type? I guess it's not now. Just get a little VV in there. All right. But I'm going to call it for now. My wife's home. The dog's outside. My mother-in-law is going to give the report on how the evening went. I'm not going to be around this weekend. A lot of personal stuff. But I should be able to start streaming again more regularly next week. I'm feeling pretty good. So I want to get back to it. I got to get some more videos backlogged. I only have four videos. I only have 4 videos that are ready to edit, and I like to have at least like 6 to 8 weeks played ahead of time. So I got to get some more stuff done. But brainstorm is fun. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. But all right, guys and gals and everybody else, I will catch you all next week. Have a good weekend. Get the list out there so we can have a better idea of shit on that. Yes, I'll post that. I'll post the list like in like 5 minutes. But all right, later, everybody.